Okay, I want to give another update for Mayuk court support today, February 3rd, 2025. My family is there supporting in person at the Kamloops courthouse and just got word that they spent a lot of time talking about Mayuk's criminal past. A lot of this, or all of it, is all Indigenous land rights struggle for land and self-determination that she is criminalized and charged with. And so what they're talking about is George Lampro, who is a Simch band member from Simch, which is Barrier, Chuchwa, out there in north of Kamloops. He was at a 2018 Trans Mountain Pipeline Indigenous consultation roundtable discussion that the federal government was pushing to get Indigenous consent through warped manipulation and a fabricated consent of Indigenous peoples, which they did never receive, but they made it look like they were consent by holding these roundtable discussions with the retired federal justice Frank Iacobucci. And so Frank Iacobucci, his first job was a roundtable after he got in to push this second phase of this Indigenous consultation for the Trans Mountain Pipeline, because the first one failed. The second one, Frank Iacobucci was hired, and he was sent to Kamloops, or he came to Kamloops, Thompson Rivers University, to have an Indigenous roundtable. There was Indigenous people there, and according to talking to them, like I wasn't there, I was up at camp. My sister was there. She ended up getting charged, both of my sisters, Mayuk Manuel and Snutetko Manuel, and Aisha Jules was also charged there. And they were charged opposing the fraudulent, fabricated, politically corrupt system trying to get consent for a illegal pipeline, this Trans Mountain Pipeline. She was arrested. George Lampro was at this meeting, who was hired at the time by Simch, or he was a counselor, or he was hired by Simch Indian band up by Barrier. And he was there. He had some discussion. My sister was there because we have him on footage, and he was saying, give up your clothes, give up your cars. Well, give up your clothes then. And trying to be all antagonistic to my sister, who was there just to formally oppose the trans